Welcome back to Richdiet Podcast, the platform that enriches the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You already know I'm your host, Aaron Bills.
And Zecko, you already know.
Zecko back from the hot tamale, Costa Rica. How's it
Yep.
feel to be back?
Shitty.
Shitty?
Sucks. Kind
I
of
know.
sucks, man.
It's cold. You
It's
went
not-
from hot to cold
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't too bad. When we came back,
Yeah.
the day I landed, it was like maybe 3 degrees when we landed or something like that.
Dude,
and it
that's-
felt, I was wearing a t-shirt still.
I think that was the day when it was raining or something.
Yeah. But it was
yeah.
fine. But yeah, man. It sucks to know that like we only get summer or sun for like 3 months
3
max.
months. 3 months. Yeah, it's very
know?
short lived. And when you travel to those places like South America or like the Caribbean,
Sun all the time, man.
it's like you see how people live there. You're like, you guys get to get sun every
Yeah.
day?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And people want to leave from there to come to here. Get the heck out of
I
here.
know, right? That's crazy. What was your favorite thing about Costa Rica?
Man, this time around, because it was a big group of us, we decided to get like someone to help us cook, like
a chef?
Yeah,
Private
but like
chef?
like a private chef.
Sick.
And bro, the food was nobody got sick because
It was like, well,
yeah, it was
cared,
it was like we bought all the ingredients. They made it at the house. They cooked for us. They did breakfast, lunch, and sometimes the lunch that we
Sick.
had would like we told them to make more so that if we wanted to go if we didn't go out to eat for dinner, we would have the lunch
have the
leftovers.
lunch leftover.
And if we did go out for dinner, we would have lunch for breakfast the next day.
Sick,
Right?
sick. I think that's key, like, because getting sick on vacation is the worst thing.
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Like,
Worst.
dude, I remember when I went to Africa for my last year,
Yeah.
my 30th birthday, and like, I ate buffet food on my birthday night.
Yeah.
Bro, the next day I was on the toilet. I was throwing
Yeah.
up. I had like a food poison, bro, and it was like it made my
The
experience
worst.
go from like yay to like man.
Yeah,
like, it
yeah.
was bad.
It's scary
It's
because
scary.
the thing too with like that buffet style is they just sometimes, I mean, it depends on the resort, depends on
Yeah,
where you go,
yeah.
right? Who's clean, who's not. And like I went to Dominican once, and my wife, like she got sick, but it's because I think she ate the fruits or she ate something that
Yeah.
I didn't eat, and I never
It's
got
probably because
sick.
even the water, right? The water like filter
Yeah,
is not really
yeah.
filter how we filter our water.
Yeah.
We put chemicals in our water that
Yeah.
our bodies are adjusted to that.
Yeah.
But their water is different. It's filtered different,
Yeah.
even if it's filtered, you know.
Yeah. It
Right. But yeah,
yeah.
like washing fruits or even just like
everything.
eating foods that contain water.
Yeah,
from
but
there
it's
could
the
get
way
you
they
sick.
prepare it, right? So
That
and then the way
too.
they leave it. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
she
yeah.
ate more fruits than I did. I don't
Yeah,
even think
yeah,
I ate
yeah.
any fruits that trip, and I only ate fish
Mm.
during that trip, right? And it was for my birthday, and we went, and bro, like she was just throwing up, like I felt bad, you know.
I know.
But it's because like you could see like even the way they were preparing the meat. That's why I didn't eat nothing, even if it was halal or they said it was halal. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
straight,
eating
yeah.
none of that because the way where they were cooking it, and this was supposed to be like a 5-star or a 4.5-star resort. And I'm
Yeah.
there and I'm looking at the man like making the food and like cooking up some of the meat, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, this is not
you're like,
this
guy's
not it.
Trustworthy.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just eat the rice. I'll eat like just
some
just
fish.
basics,
Yeah.
just to get me through the whole trip. And then,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, she got sick. Maybe she got food poisoning.
Yeah, no, that's the cause of a
Yeah.
lot of situation. I seen something about like tourists that went to like
I was-
Mexico.
No,
some
it was Dominican. That's what I was just about to
Dominican,
say.
They got
They
sick
got food
and,
poisoning and they
and
died. Yeah.
They
so
died on the resort.
Yeah.
From food poison. Like
Yeah.
that is extreme.
so you could imagine
That's
something's
scary.
going on, right?
Yeah.
That's
no.
why I don't like to. If I don't make it at myself, if I don't go to a decent restaurant,
Yeah.
I won't eat it. Like,
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
picky.
play. You gotta play it safe and be picky.
Yeah.
To be honest, because like a lot of people don't care for the.
Nah.
They don't give a shit. Like.
Nah, and it's not that they don't care. It's just that they don't think like to them it's normal, right?
To them it's normal, yeah, but
Yeah.
they don't think that it will get someone
Yeah.
else sick, and
Yeah.
everyone's body reacts different.
Differently.
You know?
Differently.
Like for instance, right now it's Ramadan, so my body's been reacting really different.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Like, the fasting it's amazing. I love it. It it's a cleanse.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, but like, just like my regular. Going to the restroom to do number 2.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so different right now.
Oh, really?
I'm like pooing a little bit. It's like
At a
like
time,
baby
yeah.
goats, little poo,
Yeah.
like pew, pew, pew. And I'm like, can I just get one and done?
Yeah.
And it's just my body's just going
It's
through
just
a whole,
detoxing.
it's
Yeah,
a detox.
yeah.
It's so strange
That's
right now.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's funny. So
Do you notice that for yourself or no?
a little bit, yeah. But I even noticed it leading up to going to Costa Rica.
Yeah.
I was fine. So my bowel movements were once in the morning, and maybe one in the afternoon or the nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Because I don't eat a lot of food, and like people say, oh yeah, the more shits you have, the healthier you are, or the less shits you have, the healthier you are. It's just depending on what the fuck you're eating, right, and how you're treating your body.
It depends on what
Yeah.
you're eating and how
Yeah.
fast your body digests it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what happened with me was, once in the morning, as soon as I wake up, I'm good for the rest of the day, right?
Same. Like I'm usually like
Yeah.
that. Like once in the morning, I'm done.
Done, right? And then when I went to Costa Rica, the day that I got there, maybe the second day, the whole schedule just shifted. It was like you go to the washroom when you need to go to the washroom. Like there's no schedule, right? It was just so whatever they have in their food and how they prepare their stuff,
it changes.
It changes it, right?
It
so
changes your whole bowel movement and
the
whole cycle. Yeah, 'cause I'm noticing that myself. I'm like, because I'm not eating throughout the day. Like I'd be wanting this shit at midnight, like late at night.
So I was doing that too.
You know what I
at
mean?
Costa
And then I'll
Rica.
wake up, I'll have a little bit of shit, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's just like, I probably gotta take a shit right now.
Yeah.
Just talking about it.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, other than that, Ramadan's been beautiful.
Yeah, that's
how's
good.
Ramadan going for you, man?
It's good. To be honest, today is like actually my first day fasting. I tried the other couple days, but because of my headaches.
You were traveling, yeah.
And plus because of my headaches.
Oh, true.
Like today is fine. And I was
easy.
just, it's fine. Like when I was a kid, bro, even when I had headaches as a kid, I don't remember it being, the headaches were that bad, but then like it's a cycle, right? For me, I had migraines, whereas like I can't. I have to either drink water or eat something, or sleep it off. But as a grown adult now, I can't just go home during the day and sleep my headache off.
Yeah,
because I'm fasting, right? Because I have to stay at work or do my work and shit. Yeah. But it's fine. Like it's fine. I'm just thugging it out. Like I have a little headache, and I'm just like,
yeah, same. So my the thing about Ramadan, my sleep schedule is all messed up right now.
Yeah.
Because I'd be staying up late watching movies, and I can't sleep, and it's like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But and then I'll wait to pray Fajr, and then like I'll go to bed. And sometimes like the other day I was up till like 7 a.m. The sun is up, and I'm like, I have not slept. And then I slept throughout the day, and I woke up at 2. And I'm like, oh my God, that's not good. Like,
why?
But it's not good in the sense of like I need to do shit.
Oh
like,
yeah.
But in a sense of like, oh my fast.
It's 4 or 5
amazing.
hours.
4 or 5
you're
hours,
good.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know how people say if you're fasting, you shouldn't try to cheat it by sleeping it off.
Yeah.
Right. You should be productive throughout your fast, and you know. There's people that like wake up at 7 a.m. and go to work and fast, right? So.
But I heard in Saudi Arabia they do like on the Middle East area, like they'll switch their schedules to be more, overnight because the desert's too hot, or like it's just so that it's easier a little bit for people, right? Because it's hard.
They actually reduced the time. You work 4 hours and you get paid for 8.
Oh, where in Saudi Arabia?
A lot of Muslim countries do that.
Oh, during Ramadan.
During Ramadan,
Wow.
like so, even if your job you work for 8 hours typically.
Yeah.
So what they usually do during the whole month is that you would only work for 4 hours and then you go home early. Let's say like 7 to like 11.
Damn.
Or 4.
That's a good idea.
You get paid for 8 hours. Yeah.
Man, Canada needs to fix up.
It's a great incentive, yo. Hey.
Yeah, like our economy. It sucks, but like we need
right
better
now.
leadership. We need better like decision making skills in our leadership. Like,
well,
that we can then do things like people can then take advantage of these things that who identify as people who are Muslim or people who are Jewish or Christian. If they have holidays, they should be able to.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, no, it's true. Well, our economy is in shit right now, as you know.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You know, I don't know.
Terrible.
What do you think about these tariff talks? This isn't.
To be honest, I'm not an expert in all of that crap, but fuck, I just know like seeing because I look at the stock market every day.
Yeah.
And like, it's hilarious every time.
Down.
Yeah, every time one of the so I have this thing called the squawk. And when the guy comes on and says tariff news, Trump said 25% taxes on tariffs or on Canada or whatever, you just see the stock go like this, vroom, 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 and you're like, bro, that's the only.
But do you
exposure.
think that Trump is doing all these tariff talks for like stock manipulation?
Oh yeah,
100%. Crypto manipulation.
Oh, 100%. Even Elon Musk said it. He said that's the least of our worries in the government when he was doing that whole Doge thing.
Yeah.
That team
well,
that he
now
has.
he's in position.
Yeah, so
Elon's
that's what I'm saying. He has this team called Doge. It's the Department of Government Enforcement. Energy, something like that, right?
But you know what? I actually kind of like what he's doing because I've been seeing that he's been like trying to get down to like the people that are in charge of handing out certain funds and where this money getting allocated to and what has been the results for it. And a lot of like government workers, they're like getting fired, getting shit, and they can't even answer the like where this money was spent on. All these taxpayers' money that is like it's just been like some of them are saying it's fraud or a scam.
So, and it's funny. And then he uncovered stuff about the stock market, and what he said about the stock market was that was nothing compared to that stuff. Like there is corruption that happens that manipulates the stock market for other people to benefit. And he's like, that's the least of our worries because that's for certain. Yeah, like, So I was like, holy shit, imagine like you had insider information that stock was going to drop and you pay $1 million to buy a bunch of shares in this one stock, it drops and you make like another $10 million within hours. Not even. Crazy. That's not the least of their worries, he said.
Really, eh?
Yeah. Unless I have it mixed up or messed up with something else, but that's what he said.
Yeah,
as far as I know.
There's a lot of weird things that are coming up, and it's like, bro, the system needs to be reformed. I think so, personally. Like, but then again, who's able to do that? Like, there's like
nobody. As long as there's evil people who are corrupt and their families continue the legacy of their fathers or their mothers.
Yeah.
It's never going to end.
Never.
Think about it. Look at Barron Trump. Donald Trump is grooming this kid to be this fabulous. Like, when you look at him, you're like, oh, this guy looks like a decent-looking human being, right?
Yeah.
Deep down inside, you don't know what he's capable of, but he's been exposed to his father and his ideologies, and now when he grows older and runs for president and runs for whatever he's going to start doing,
it's true.
It's just going to continue.
It's just going to continue. It's just like indoctrine, like just like pretty much just like families and it's all within like their circle.
Yeah,
it's kind of scary. Shit.
It is scary.
Damn.
Because now like it makes you think like how, like when do you move up, right? And are you able to move up? Because if all these families are always in power, what chance do we have? Do we have to be evil like them and start, you know?
I mean, I don't even think. I feel like it's just like you. I don't know. You gotta do some crazy shit in life in order to even get recognized to be able to be in that position. Like, I can only imagine, like, Elon. Elon had to do some crazy shit.
Yeah, he's probably on Epstein's island fucking spreading his ass cheeks or some shit.
That's another ball case, too, bro. That is a whole nother case, bro.
You
heard about this list that is supposed to be, like, coming out for, like, the longest?
Yeah, I've heard about a list. Yeah, I heard that there's, like, some list or some shit.
And they keep pushing it back. They're saying, oh, it's not coming out because... this happened or this person is going to court and this. It's a lot of weird shit, man. I don't want to dive deep into like.
Nah, I don't care about
that world. Because, like,
that's the devil.
Yeah,
that's evil, man.
That's evil, man. Frick. Yeah.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
It's crazy, but even like in our country itself, it's like a lot of people are getting exposed. For their, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think about Doug Ford coming back again for a third term?
I mean, yeah, it's cool. He's talking. I heard him talk a big talk today or yesterday about tariffs or whatever day it was, saying he's gonna take the alcohol off the shelf. Like,
bro, he's worried about alcohol. Like, bro,
I don't think he's worried about that. What I think the underlying message of all of this is for him to gain a little bit more fame.
Yeah.
With like the American media, because his brother was famous in American media.
You're right.
If you don't remember, he went on I think it was Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon, one of those Jimmys, or Dave Letterman, one of those guys, right? The late night shows. And then
that's crazy for America to go on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. So I think he's trying to have that. Like, people are trying to take advantage of this whole Trump thing so that they can get some sort of fame. That's how I feel like it is. It even goes, it's like, and we're kind of, I mean, I don't want to even say this, but everyone's guilty of it, right? It's like us with Drake, right?
Yeah.
Some people really try hard to talk about Drake to try to get him to repost it. And it's the same thing with these guys, right? It's
they talk
so hard about Trump right now because it's the hottest thing.
The hottest thing. Just to get a reaction.
Yeah, right?
Someone to post. Yeah. Honestly, it's just a reaction thing. Yeah.
And I'll tell you, like, I'll strengthen my point. So Greenland, right? When he was talking about Greenland, nobody knew. I don't even know the guy's name. I just know that I seen the video of the mayor or the prime minister or whatever they have in Greenland.
Yeah.
Come out and say, Trump, Greenland is not for sale. Fuck off, or whatever he said, right?
Say no one even knew this guy even existed
until Trump brought it up, right?
Yeah.
So it's just, it's like the Drake effect, but the Trump effect. You know what I mean? So
good point.
Yeah, so it's like that's all it is. I don't, like.
You see how Trump bullied Zelensky the other day?
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That was crazy, right?
That was fucked up. Yeah.
In front of Western media, he's like, listen, buddy.
Yeah.
You gotta end this war. You need us.
Yeah.
You need us. He's literally like about to manhandle him. I was like,
but here's what I don't get. He did that with him, but he didn't do that with Benjamin Netanyahu. Right? Why does Ukraine need them, but it's okay for Israel to say we need the you know what I mean? Like,
well,
how does that make sense?
It goes deeper than that, because I feel like
because Trump is sucking Netanyahu's dick. Everybody's at the foot of this guy's feet.
I know, and it's like, why? But then again, if you know why. You know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you don't want to say some Kanye West shit nowadays, because...
Yeah, but we're not Kanye West, so no one's going to take us serious and be like, oh, this guy said it. Unless people are stupid to
But what I'm trying to say is, like, yo, brother, anything can happen in the next 5 years, and then they come replay this,
Yeah, I mean, if we die, you know why, but it's not like we said anything... You know what I mean? Like, what do we say? All we said is that Trump is a fucking
man.
dick sucker to Netanyahu and
I
to
mean,
Elon Musk.
I like Trump. I think he's a very calculated kind of businessman or president,
Yeah.
so-called. I like him, yeah, and he's ruthless. Like, he's not taking nothing for shit. But the tariff stuff, to me, honestly, doesn't make sense because it's like, you're saying, oh, Canadians, we have to pay 25% in tariffs. But, like, dude, like, you get like, most of our stuff, like, fertilizer, gas, lumber, all types of, like, minerals. Like, why are you doing that? Like, we both benefit from each other. So it's like, it's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street.
Yeah, I think he just has, like, a little dick syndrome. So what I think he did all of this to start bringing the light back to America in a different way. So everything that was all the light that was shedded on America with Biden was the war.
Yeah.
Now, all the language is tariff war.
Tariff war,
right?
Yeah, and China's not having it.
No, so now everybody's eyes are off this whole what happened in Palestine, off the whole genocide crap.
Ooh, good point.
Right? And now it's all about taxes and tariffs and tariff wars and Canada this and China this and
state.
Yeah, right? Like all these things, and it's like how do you fix America? And that's how he's doing it. He's doing this game of like, let's throw some shit in the media, right? Rally it up.
But what do you think about the idea of Canada being the 51st state?
Man,
I'm not opposed to it.
If we get to keep all the stuff we have, like free healthcare and all that other good stuff, and they can remove...
I mean, it's only right. We have our own, we keep our shit. And
then I'll take it. I'll take the... and I want to get paid in American dollars.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take
Canadian
that.
dollars shit. I prefer USD any day.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't see wrong with
otherwise, I don't even care. Like...
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy idea, but it's like why not?
It is. Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Comment right there comment below. Let us know what you guys think.
You want to be the 51 state?
51st state, baby.
Oh yeah, 51st state.
Yeah. No. Did you see? They recently had the WWE.
Oh yeah. Was that in Toronto?
Elimination Chamber. Yeah, that was in Toronto.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I seen all those like the celebrities and I seen like the video of Travis Scott and the ring.
What's that guy named? McCoy or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then The Rock came out.
Yeah. That's cool.
The final boss. That was cool. Like I watched it on Netflix because it was live.
Oh, was it? Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Why would I pay freaking $1,000 to go see this?
Yeah. That's how much the tickets were?
Apparently. More than that. That was average price was like $1,000, $2,000.
Get the hell for fake wrestling.
Fake wrestling.
Just entertainment.
Wrestling is fake. I've always known it was fake. Like since I was a kid, I was like, yeah, this shit is fake.
It's like Santa.
Yeah, but there's grown ass men that think wrestling is real.
I mean, I don't think they think it's real. I just think they're submerged in the idea of the story. Have you watched the Vince McMahon documentary?
Bro, but like. Bro, it gets to a point where you're like, okay, this is just
you're not right if you could say to yourself, that's real, or at least the thought of, oh, it could be real, but sometimes it's not real, but sometimes it's real. It's like, what? Who gives a shit? It should be one or the other. It should be real or not real. It can't be in between.
You watch UFC, you see somebody get knocked the fuck out, and
real.
That shit is real.
Yeah.
That shit is real deal.
I don't know.
I think there's a big fight tonight too.
Is like a UFC fight?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's that time of the year, man.
Yeah. Speaking of the time of the year and all this tariff war and on Canada and shit, you went to Boston to watch Canada versus USA.
Dude.
How was it?
The tension was alive.
Crazy.
I felt the energy. From the moment we touched down, it was crazy. First off, it was a crazy experience.
Yeah.
Flying private.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hours, touchdown in Boston.
Crazy.
Canadians in Boston.
Yeah.
You know, Boston, like, their fans are, like,
very
patriotic.
Yeah.
Very, like, ego.
Yeah, ego-driven,
Ego-driven, you know.
Yeah.
But it was a good game. It was an amazing game. Though on the way there to like passing the TD Garden, the arena, there was like fights happening outside. Yeah, it was crazy. And then like inside, like you can feel the energy. Everyone's watching you Canadians, you know.
Crazy.
But it was a great game. It wasn't no like I wasn't afraid to be there or anything because everyone was like, you know what, let's enjoy the game, and it was a clean hockey game.
Yeah.
I was expecting to see some fights because the first one, the first matchup on the Final Four, Canada-US, 3 fights popped off within 9 seconds.
Oh, yes.
First game. So the finals, I'm like, it has to be a fight. It has to go down. But surprisingly, it wasn't no fight. Yeah, it wasn't no fight. But it was a great game. The game went to OT.
Bro,
McDavid came and just saved the day, and I was like, yo, we're lit.
So funny enough, I think I messaged you too when I was in Costa Rica because I coincidentally I was like, I think today's the day that the game is on, right? Mm-hmm. So I pull up the thing, and I see the score. I think it was like 2-1. And then like 2 seconds later,
like
tie game. And then I started seeing all these like I seen a post from PK from the moment that they scored from the box, and everyone was just going nuts. And we were like, holy! And I was like, wow, 2-0. I mean 2-2. And I messaged you, and I was like, yo, did you like see the 2-2? And you're like, yep. I was like,
and the crazy part is my seats were literally right behind the penalty box.
Oh,
I'm like
shit.
1 row behind the glass and the penalty box and where the commentators are. So I was like right there, dude. I'm looking at Crosby like he's sweating. I'm looking at Austin Matthews like he's nervous. I'm like, yo, this is an intense game. It was a good game. It was a great game. Yeah, nah.
And then they scored in overtime. Yo, you guys must have.
Bro, I jumped out of my seat. First off, overtime, nobody was sitting down. Everyone was standing up at that point because everyone is. People were biting their nails.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, fuck, what's going to happen? It can go either way.
Everyone biting their nails because they bet on someone to win.
Exactly. And, bro, McDavid came, slapped it up, middle shot, and
damn,
it was intense. The energy was real, man. And even when we left the stadium, the arena, we see fights. Americans are fighting. You know, they're pissed off.
They're fighting the Canadians?
Some random guys. I think they were Canadians and shit. But we were like, yo, let's get out of here.
Did you have a jersey on?
I didn't have a jersey. But the guys I was with, they had some jerseys on.
Take the jersey off, man. Yeah. We can't show.
You know we're gonna fuck up. At that point, you don't give a shit. You won. You want to talk and shit. Like, we're Canadian. We won. You can't take our country. You can't take our sport. And you know the funny part? That's what Justin Trudeau, he tweeted at. He's like, you can't take our country, you can't take our sport.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy game. The tension was definitely alive. The energy was lit. And Boston is a beautiful city. I definitely want to go back there like during summertime.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, you know.
I heard Boston is nice. I heard it's nice. It's really
like,
nice.
It's not like one of those random ghetto states in America.
Yeah,
it's clean. It's like Toronto.
Yeah,
they have the best universities in like America. Yeah.
They have Harvard, don't they?
Harvard. Yeah. They have, I think, Cambridge.
Oh yeah. Is it Cambridge?
Some other. They have a lot of good schools. I know
that's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a university kind of city. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had a great time. The energy was real. Shout out to Team Canada.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? On our way out, we go back to the private airport. The next day,
there.
We seen like 3 to 4 Team Canada guys that were flying out of the private jet airport. And I'm like...
Sick.
And I didn't know these guys, but my guys, they're like, yo, good game.
Yeah.
And they signed the jersey in there. And that's when I was like, fuck, I should have had a jersey. I would have got my jersey signed.
Should have just told them to sign your jacket or something.
I know.
And then date it.
I know. Fuck.
It's all good.
I was just in the moment. I was like,
Did you get any photos at least?
I mean, no, I didn't even pull out my phone. I was so excited from like, just like we won. That. I just flew in a private. Listen, that 24-hour, I was overstimulated. I was just like, oh my god, you know,
it's crazy.
It's a crazy experience.
So flying private, how did it feel? Like was it a comfortable ride?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. The private is like.
How are the seats in there? Like
they're comfortable. Honestly, they're like you're sitting.
Recliners.
yeah, it's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's
Yeah,
just seating, and it's like, bro, they don't screen. They don't like. You don't have to go to customs or any of that.
What?
Just like passport check or your name, boom, boom. They don't search your bags.
Yeah.
It's just like boom.
The reason I'm asking is because I want to start preparing my mind to say
Yeah.
I'm flying private.
I mean, this is my second time flying private.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I've flown private like when I was in America.
Nice.
From Florida to Georgia one time, and that was my first time. So my first time was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The second time I was like, oh, I've done this before.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But no, man, it's a great experience.
That's cool.
It's fun, especially like if you go with your boys. It's like it's a great time. Yeah. It's a blast.
Speaking of private, you know who doesn't fly private? T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Did you see that?
Saw that, and you were saying, see, this is the thing. He say that, oh, it costs $126,000.
Yeah.
Bro, where are you getting those prices? That's like insane.
From Boston, what do you say? L.A. to Las Vegas or Boston to Las
From
Vegas?
New York to LA or something.
Something like that.
That is incorrect.
$126,000.
That's not right.
Bro, you could buy a helicopter for $126,000 and fly it from state to state.
Yeah. I don't know. He honestly, I think he just did that to like clip farm. You know, clip farming, like you just say some crazy outlandish shit, and then people react, and then you have a bunch of people chiming in. I think that was the whole tactic, because private 30, 40, 50 G reasonable.
Yeah.
$126,000, bro. Like, what kind of private?
Yeah, because like
you have to fly from like literally from like probably from like New York all the way to like Tokyo.
Yeah.
For that to cost that much.
Because I've heard flights from Toronto to Florida could be between 20 to 40,000.
I've heard that too.
And
like
then that holds like 10 people. So if you take 10 people, it's like 2,000. Yeah, right. Which is, I mean, if that's what you want to do and you can afford to do it, right? Like.
Yeah.
But 126,000?
I don't know. T-Pain he's just off his bananas, whatever.
Yeah, off his meds.
Yeah, exactly. But we gotta fly private one day, because you know what? This is called the Richdiet Podcast.
Yeah.
So we gotta fly.
Maybe we'll do a pod on the jet.
Dude, that would be the ultimate.
We need a sponsor. We need a jet sponsor.
Hey, any aviation charter ride companies out there?
Bombardier or whatever you guys are. That
you know. You guys want to feature us on your beautiful jet? By all means, we're here. We'll
test it for you too.
One DM away.
Yeah.
We'll give you guys the best review.
Yeah. 10 stars.
10 stars. Not even 5. 10 stars.
Man.
Yeah, no, it was an experience.
That's cool.
I mean, we shot an episode on a yacht already.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, so now we need a plane. And then what else we need? We need to do it in the Oval Office.
I'm cheesed we didn't do it on a Sprinter.
I'm not going to say it. Because I don't want to be that guy.
I know. We're supposed to be doing it on a Sprinter. That was like the first thing we should have knocked out.
Yep.
But don't worry,
there's more coming.
Yeah, there's more coming out there.
Shit, we'll buy our own Sprinter one day.
Yeah, exactly. The Richdiet Sprinter.
Yeah.
You know. But let's talk about this upcoming event, man. Volume 2, Richdiet Network event, Volume 2. Are you excited for that?
Very excited. Yeah, I mean, the first one was a success, so it's only right that the second one will be a bigger success. And then it'll lead to number 3, which then will be, what's the word I'm looking for?
Major success,
but like a staple in the sense that it's the go-to event.
Yeah.
And then it'll solidify that credibility of it. And, we just continue to 4, 5, 6, 7,
keep
and
building,
beyond.
keep brick by brick, man.
Yeah.
You know what I tell a lot of people, man, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Nope.
And I think we're in this modern era of people want instant gratification.
And quick
shortcuts.
Yeah.
On anything they're doing. Either you're making music or you're like podcasting or you're running a business. You can't take shortcuts.
No.
You gotta put in the hours, the day, the time, like the grind. Like you gotta put it in. And
it's like I always say, when I started filming and stuff, learning how to do all that, it was like, my thing was Steven Spielberg wasn't Steven Spielberg the first time he picked up a camera, right? He became Steven Spielberg, right? So it's the same thing.
Yeah, right? It's the time that you got to put in the dedication and everything. No, I love the reception that we get from the podcast. It's always positive.
Yeah, always, man.
Like I went to an event when you were gone. I went to an event at Warner Music.
Nice.
And some guys came up to me and they were like, "Yo, you got a podcast?
Yeah.
Richdiet, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like,
nice.
And that's such a good feeling to know. Yeah. Like, people are recognizing you from like doing a podcast.
Yeah.
It's dope. Like,
so funny you say that, because as I came back, so many people, like people that I know, right? But they didn't realize that like we had a podcast, and they're like, "Yeah, I started seeing you on my feed." I'm like, perfect.
Perfect.
Right? Perfect.
Yeah,
Keep watching.
Keep scrolling. Yeah. Keep scrolling your feed. You're going to see stuff more and more.
Yeah. So, and then some of them will tell me like, "Yo, I started watching your podcast." I was like, "Oh, thanks."
Sick.
They're like, "Yeah, I like it. It's great. You guys doing a good job." I'm like,
"Yeah,
perfect.
Positive feedback."
Right. And for us, it's just keep going.
Yeah, man. And we're constantly trying to figure out ways to evolve, collaborate, to just have quality, like-minded individuals come share their experience.
Yeah, like Drake,
like Drake.
Me saying, like people talk about Drake, right? I'm just doing it purposely now, but it is what it is. But nah.
Okay, aside from Drake, who would be your like die for guest that you would want?
Nipsey Hussle.
But he's.
I know, but I always say Nipsey.
No, actually, someone that's alive.
Okay. All right. To be honest, Uncle Murda.
Uncle Murda.
Yeah, I'd want Uncle Murda on the podcast. I mean, he's in jail now, but even Casanova.
Casanova is like
A.R.A.B., but he's in jail.
Yeah, what's up with all these like rappers, bro?
Listen, it's because
somebody that's like like someone that's like educated, like a philanthropist or somebody like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't. I look up to them, but I don't look up. Like I don't look up to these rappers. It's just I grew up listening to them, True. And like just to meet them, to hear the story and how it got there, and like. To just make it a full circle, that's why I'd want to, interview these guys, right? True. But in terms of like entrepreneurs and stuff, business, Mark Cuban for sure. I would like to, interview him. Yeah. Or hear him say stuff to us, give us some advice. Even Kevin O'Leary.
O'Leary, yeah. See, that one's talking.
Right?
That's a Canadian.
Guys like that, yeah.
I would like to sit down and talk to like Will Smith.
Yeah.
Will Smith. I don't want no Will Smith. No slander.
I would say Will
He's
Smith.
He's an
OG. Like the Fresh Prince Will Smith, like those days.
Even right now, I would love to sit down with Will Smith because right now you could literally go through like his whole timeline of his life and his accomplishments, and you're
fair enough, and his Will movies Smith and stuff. Yeah.
So Will Smith,
actually,
sure.
Denzel. I would throw Denzel in there. He's a very smart, educated.
Keanu Reeves.
Yes, Keanu Reeves.
That guy is such a humble beast, man.
Yeah,
and he's Canadian.
He's Canadian. He was born in Lebanon.
Oh, really?
In Beirut, Lebanon. Yeah.
No
even Kevin O'Leary's Lebanese. He's I think Lebanese and Irish. Yeah.
That's crazy, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Keanu Reeves would be sick to sit with that one. Yeah. Even someone just like Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Mark seems interesting.
He seems like a character,
Yeah.
Like I feel like.
I know this is gonna sound crazy. I'd probably do Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, because
Tom Hanks. OG.
Yeah. Or even Leonardo DiCaprio.
What about female, though?
Female, Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey, eh? Why?
I don't know. I
think for Mariah Carey?
Yeah, I always grew up, loving Mariah Carey.
What about Missy Elliott?
Nope. I mean, she'd probably be
What's
cool
wrong
to.
with Missy
No,
Elliott?
I sorry. I should say. I was saying because of the looks, but
See, you're judging off the
yeah,
exterior.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
not thinking
But
about the interior.
that's why I was backtracking,
Yeah, you
right?
gotta backtrack yourself, brother.
So yeah, maybe Missy Elliott.
Yeah. Alicia Keys.
Yeah, Keys for sure. I went to her concert once.
Yeah.
It's crazy. When it was the first time when I seen her like play the piano and sing at the same time, I was like, yo, that is beyond impressive.
Yeah, no,
beyond.
She's very talented. There's a lot of there's a lot of talented individuals.
Oh, for sure.
And
sure.
you know, we're just throwing some names out because like, why not? It would be cool one day.
Yeah, to go back and say, yeah, we see,
that,
we said it.
Exactly.
But shit, I want to definitely and 50 Cent.
Oh, 50 Cent.
We had to have 50 on this.
Let me tell you something. 50 Cent, first off, 50 knows the art of war, okay?
Yeah.
He doesn't care who you are. He will go to war with you.
Yeah.
Like, you see what's going on? Like, with the shit online, he be trolling crazy.
Oh, yeah.
The Joe Budden.
Yeah.
The Big Meech. The Rick Ross.
Yeah.
To Lil Meech. Like, it's insane. Like, he can't hold.
No fucks given.
Yeah, no fucks given. Like, he's not holding his word back. He's just trolling and letting guys know. And I rate 50 because at the end of the day,
yeah,
the amount of shit he's been through, the adversity, and like wherever he came from, getting shot 9 times, that, labels trying to blackball him. You know what I mean? Bro, not homeboy. What's his name? Murder Inc. What's the homie that just died?
I don't even know.
Ja Rule's manager, man. Flip.
Let's Google it.
Fuck.
Ja Rule's manager. Ja.
The nigga that just died, bro.
Ja Rule's manager.
Irv Gotti.
Oh, he died?
You didn't know Irv Gotti died?
Shit, I did not know that.
Bro, you did not know Irv Gotti died? He passed away maybe about a month
I heard
ago?
somebody died, but I didn't think it was Irv Gotti.
Bro, Irv Gotti was literally on his deathbed, and 50 Cent goes and says some crazy shit. He goes and posts some crazy shit talking about, I heard my ops on the deathbed. And then he dies 3 days later. 50 goes and posts a picture of him smoking a cigar with the RIP like little cemetery
the tombstone.
And he's like, in his caption, he's like, smoking on my smoking that Irv Gotti pack.
Yo, that's why.
I'm
for dark humor, but that is
one of the most ruthless posts he ever done. Like, I'm like, yo, what's up with 50? Like, but he doesn't care because at the end of the day, he had beef with Irv Gotti for years.
Yeah.
With the whole Murder Inc. With the whole Prime.
I remember that, yeah.
You know, Prime was like the OG from Queens.
Yeah.
Who had 50 under his wing, but then again, like, he sunned him and he kind of like didn't want to put him on.
Yeah.
And then 50 went rebellious and said, like, F all y'all. And then Prime chose up with Irv Gotti and clicked up. And they're all of them try to blackball 50 forever.
Damn.
And there's rumors that they try to kill him.
Kill 50?
That apparently the 9 times he got shot, it was because of Prime and Irv Gotti had some involvement. I don't know. That's the story.
So that's fair for him to do.
To have forever. If it's up, it's stuck. It's forever, bro.
Yeah.
The beef has been up. It's stuck forever. So, but like, it was ruthless though.
Crazy.
To see 50 like.
I'm all for dark humor. That's fucking. I don't even want to say that's hilarious because. Bro, I love my life. Like, I don't want to die. I don't want karma or God to.
You don't want to beef with 50. That's the bottom line.
No, I would never beef with 50. It's not even like that.
Yeah. But I would love to sit down with 50 just to.
Yeah, that would be cool. Even Mike Tyson. I would have loved to sit down with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. RIP to the GOAT.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of greats. There's a lot of people with notoriety and that did great things.
Yeah, man.
And shout out to you guys. And Richdiet Podcast is the platform that enriches the culture.
Yep.
Look, tune in for our upcoming network mixer event. we're thinking April.
Sure.
Mid-April. I'm thinking like that Good Friday weekend.
What weekend is that?
April 17, 18.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
Then.
Oh shit. Maybe not.
What you gotta go? You got to travel again, bro. This guy cannot sit still.
It's just. Yeah, we'll talk.
Well, we don't have an official date yet, but
yeah.
we'll let you guys know on the next episode.
For sure.
Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for watching, for sharing, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, like, come on, just do us a favor. Click that button right there. You know, if your friends haven't seen this episode, share them the link. Share the link. It's not only going to take you 2 seconds.
Sharing is caring.
2 seconds. Just send the link. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Like right there, and then if you enjoy this episode, leave a comment.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Follow us. I'm Aaron Bills.
Zecko, you already know.
Richdiet Podcast. Peace and love. Till next time. We out.
Peace.